This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. I need to warn you, the video you are about to watch has been rated IC60 plus for interactive content in excess of 60 minutes. If you are not emotionally prepared for all the hi hellos that are about to come and a full hour of distractions, Weight Watchers or WW ideas and friendly content, hit stop now. I repeat, this is your only warning. Do not proceed further if you are not ready. But if you're like me and you like to make new friends on your weight loss journey, this is the video for you. We will be saying hi, hello, as this was filmed live. And if you ever get a chance to join us on Sunday nights, it's just over on the Facebook page, If You Have an Egg, a Weight Watchers Journey, although I guess now we need to change it to a WW Journey. But we would love to see you live over there so that we can say hi and hello. And if you're new, please do give us a shout out. Let us know that you're new and where you're from so that we can all greet you. Also, pay attention, running across the bottom right now is some important information that you need for how to join us in other social media areas, how to get this free, how to watch this on demand, and how to make sure that you are always notified when we have a new chat come up. And more importantly, read across the bottom. Right now, our affiliate links, which include discounts, are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Check those out. We get some great deals for the Egg Lady and for the Egglets. I hope you enjoy the at least 60 minutes of free weight loss journey content and that you will subscribe so that you can always be notified when we're coming up, and that you will share with another weight loss journey buddy, a WW member who needs some help, and so we can help each other along this journey. So thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know. Please comment below. Hope to see you Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. We're back for another Sunday, and I'd like to welcome you to WW Digital Wellness Workshop number 93, and it is entitled WW Wins. So today is October the 14th. It is Sunday, October the 14th. Hey, April. And if you're watching this with us live, hey, hello. If you're watching this with us later on YouTube or again on Facebook, hey, Claudie. And if you didn't sign up for all the hi hellos, you need to keep moving. Or you can take that little scroll bar that's down at the bottom and move it over to about 8 to 10 minutes. Hey, Donna. And that's when all the hey hellos, that's about the time that most of them wrap up. Hello, Sylvia. So, hey, Gerald. Yeah, so today is, somehow it's already October the 14th, starting mid-October. Hey, Pat, and hey, Carla. And just gonna say, hey, my Christy, had yet another disgruntled egg, not even an egg, hey April, person saying, hey Susan, that they really loved our content and they loved what we were talking about. Hey Sandra from Dingman's Ferry, and hello Carol, that they loved what we were talking about, but that they could not stand all the hey hellos. Do not know what's wrong with these people. Anyway, hey Sherry, hey Leslie, and hey Sylvia from Canada. So I don't know. I personally like it. I like telling my friends, hey, hello, hey, Bonnie, and hey, Cindy. So I will say again, and hello, there's Sandy. Hello, Sandy, and hello, Cindy. Yes, and hello, Joyce. Yeah, and Joyce is here with us live. Yay. Yay. And hey, Kathy, and hey, Tahira. So I'm just going to say, if you're watching this with us later, so if you are not live with us, hey, Betty, if you're not live with us on October the 14th, then do just take the little scroll bar and go on over to about 8 to 10 minutes. Hey, Lisa, and hey, Tina, and just scoot on over to about 8 or 10 minutes. Hello, Tag. And you will miss most of the hey hellos. And hey, Sylvia from Canada, you'll miss most of the hey hellos. Thank you, Sandra. And if you choose not to scroll over to the 8 to 10 minutes, hello, Lacey, and you didn't want to watch the hi hellos or the alohas, aloha, Kathy, and hi, Marlene. If you didn't want to watch all that and you chose not to scroll over to 8 to 10 minutes, then bad on you. Hey, Kathy, and hey, April. It's down 20.8 months or 20.8 pounds since she started a little over a month ago. Awesome. Hey, Darlene, and hey, Popsicle. Hello, Carla. So yeah, so if you are not watching this live, and thank you, Nancy, says she likes my hair. Thank you. It's walking hair. And hello, Bonnie. So yeah, and hey, another Kathy. So anyway, hey, Susie. So if you're watching this later, on YouTube.com, search If You Have an Egg, or if you're watching this later on Facebook. And hello, Barbara from the Crossroads. Just tell me about the race later. And hey, Irma. And you didn't want to see the hey hellos. Again, this is your only warning. Scroll to 8 to 10 minutes, or okay, thanks, Sylvia. Or scroll over to 8 to 10 minutes, or move on. There is no reason. Hello, Shirley. There's no reason to tell me that you don't like this hey hellos. I'm not changing. So there's literally no point in telling me. Okay, so now that that's said, now that that's over with, hello, Evie. I will continue to tell everybody hello, and hello, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, oh, and Lacey's working on more for next week. Awesome. So I don't know why y'all are saying I look so good today. I mean, really, this is just walking hair. But anyway, yeah, and Bonnie's grandma would say, sounds like their problem and not yours. I know, seriously. Hey, Lynn, and hey, Allison, and hey, Sherry, and hey, Selena. So I know, it's just so weird. But anyway, okay, I don't know, what is it that y'all are saying about my hair? Thank you, Sylvia, about my hair. So like literally, Karen and I we walked today, and then I took Dusty to the dog park. So yeah, I don't know. I've got sweaty walking hair, but anyway, thank you. Maybe it's the black shirt. I don't know, but I am repping my G-Hue sugar-free t-shirt tonight. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe G-Hue should be excited because, you know, maybe the G-Hue's t-shirt, you know, is what's really, I don't know, making it look good. But anyway, hey, Joni. So yeah, Owen Take says maybe it's because we're not wet today. So not wet, girls that are in, if any of y'all are in the latest hurricane zone, oh my gosh. Hey, Crystal, you know, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all freak me out when you live in areas where there's really extreme weather, because let's face it, we don't get any extreme weather in Tennessee. The most extreme it gets, hey, Sherry, is when we get, you know, 6 inches of snow. You know, anyway, yeah, so that's the most excitement we get. The occasional tornado, you know, sometimes a thunderstorm. But anyway, you girls in the extreme weather locations, yeah, be careful, because the hurricanes have got me kind of freaked out. But anyway, and the weather is finally cool here in East Tennessee. Karen and I actually, when we walked today, we both had a little, we didn't need them, but we had a little long sleeve shirt, you know, tied around our waist because it was chill. It was actually chilly today, which was yay. You know, it's exciting when it's getting close to sweater weather. And hello, Linda. So Barbara, you will have to tell us about the walk. So Barbara, did you walk in the subway? What is it? Race for the Cure? I think that's what it was called. But I'm just curious if you raced in that. If you did, hello, Michelle. If you did, Barbara, just know that you all kept John and I away from our loft for like, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 minutes today, trying to come back from the store. So long, but that's awesome. I mean, the race was awesome, and I'm so sad that Karen and I missed it. But it kept us away so long that John actually had to do a U-turn, go back up the street to a convenience store, get some ice to go in our cooler to keep some of our groceries cold until we could get through. So kudos to everybody that ran in the subway race today here in Knoxville. Good job. There was a 5K, a 10K, a memorial 5K. I mean, there was all kinds of stuff. Hey, Lisa. And I'm really super sad that Karen and I missed it, but we will try again for next year. Hey, and Patsy is new. So everybody tell Patsy hello. Hi, hello. And I love that Facebook has started a new thing. You all, I can actually see you all like talking to each other, and then where it says that you replied to each other. So I don't know, that's kind of exciting for me that I can see you all, you know, actually talking to each other. So keep it up. I love it when y'all talk to each other. But again, today is October the 14th, and if you're watching this with us live, it was filmed live, and this is WW Digital Wellness Workshop number 93. And it's WW Wins. So this will be the third and last in our series of hey, WW is new. So I gotta cut it off at 3. So we have pretty much monopolized the last 3 weeks with the new events of WW. Oh, hold on, it's Donna's 7th day. And she hasn't been able to get back on track for many months. So everybody, you know, let's give Donna some words of encouragement. DONA. And I see some of those weather reports coming through. Hey, Carolyn. I see some of those weather reports coming through. Pretty chilly. I love sweater weather, though. John was excited because he got a new jacket. Anyway, so if you are, you know, watching this, this is the third. This is our third in a series. It's not really a series, but anyway, it's our third in a series of introducing you all to the new WW program. And that is just, the switch from Weight Watchers to WW. And we will talk about that again, hello Teresa, again in just a second. But I got to end it at this. So this third one is it. We've got I hope Weight Watchers moves on to a different subject after this week. And I have not even looked at the weekly for this week to see what the topic is. And we got to move on because I have more recipes that I've been working on. And I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see this puppy right here? That one right there? Yeah. That is my new Simple Living digital air fryer. And I know you can't see my old one sitting over there, but it's a little bit bigger. It's just a little bit bigger, but it is beautiful. And I thought, oh, it's going to be a big learning curve. Oh, it's going to be a big learning curve. No, it was super, super easy, super easy. Okay, and I see a couple of you all saying that you cannot find the weekly. Yeah, I couldn't find it either. So now I don't feel so bad. Now I don't feel so bad that I couldn't find it, but I have an 800 number to call to ask some other questions. So as soon as I get an answer on that, and I will let y'all know what the other questions are, then of course, you all know I will let you go. I will let you know. So anyway, so we got to move on next week. Got to move on to some more recipes. John and I are about to starve to death because, I've not been cooking since we've just been talking about WW, moving to WW. Just kidding. We're not starving. But anyway, super easy to use. Yeah. Awesome. So, okay. Let's go. And I know Janice is saying that online coach couldn't help, but that's okay. This is a special 800 number, I think, and I'm going to try calling it first, and then I'll let y'all know. And hello, Marlene from Florida. Okay, Marlene, are you from the side of Florida that is still intact? I'm assuming so because you have power and you are here. So, again, Florida girls, stay safe. Okay, so today is October the 14th. Third week of talking about WW. I do like our new format where we do the meeting first. So if everybody is in favor of doing, and thank you all for the thumbs ups and the hearts, but if you all are in favor of continuing to do the meeting first, hey, I'm sorry, gotta stop. Rebecca, it's Rebecca's first time. So everybody say hello to Becca and welcome her. Hello, Rebecca. Yeah, good to see you. So if y'all are in favor of doing the meeting first, let's see some thumbs ups. So if you want to continue to do the meeting first, that way, if we have some people that can't stay for the whole hour, if you want to we'll do the meeting part first, and we'll wrap that up like at 35 minutes, like 8:30, 35. And hey, Debbie, Orlando Debbie. And so we'll do that first, and then people who just wanted to come for the meeting, y'all can go on, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday nights. And you can always come back later and watch on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And Wanda's husband, stop talking. Why was Wanda's husband talking in the middle of this? No. Hold on. Okay, y'all, slow down. Slow down talking about weeklies and things. But anyway, so we're going to do the meeting. So I think we will continue to do the meetings first. We'll catch up on last week, and then we'll talk about this week. And yeah, hey Debbie. And that way, again, people who can, who need to go on can go on. And Allison, they're not called leaders anymore. They're called coaches. Come on, get the new WW lingo. But anyway, so we, y'all can go on. People who are only here for the meeting can go after the 30 minutes. Hey, Jackie. And, those of you that are watching it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com or on YouTube, search If You Have an Egg, then you'll know at the end of the 30 to 35 minutes that you are set free, unless you want to watch the rest of it. So this week, again, for the third time, we're going to spend the second half of, Sylvia, I should get Sylvia said, yay, Coach Kelly, I should get a whistle, woo, and I should tweet it, when y'all are getting out of order. But anyway, so anyway, this week will be the third week that we have done. The first half is going to be meeting. Again, we'll talk about last week's meeting, and I know, Allison, me too. I'm just kidding. So it'll be last week's meeting, and talk about last week's meeting and workshop. See, I just did it too. We'll talk about last week's workshop, and then we will go over this week's workshop. Then the second 30 minutes will be fluff. So I don't know why I've decided to call it fluff. This week, our workshop our fluff is still talking about the switch to WW. Yeah, Teresa, exactly, out of order, yeah. Still talking about WW, but next week we will switch to something else, probably some air fryer recipes, and good job, Sydney, for calling her him or her a coach. And Lynn says coach too. Good job, girls, good job. Yeah, and Kathy, yeah, exactly. Hey, Stacy. So next week we'll get back to talking about some recipes because I've already had to, and Carol, simply filling is what we're doing, except you track it, sorta, kinda. Anyway, okay, I'm not gonna get distracted. I will not get distracted for just a moment. So anyway, first half is gonna be the meeting, second half is gonna be the fluff, and we have Debbie. And so, yeah, so we got to get back to some recipes. So John and I have had quite a few things playing with. He was home last week, so he got to eat all of the experimental food that we made in the new air fryer, in the new Simple Living air fryer. But he is headed out of town in the morning, and he will be gone this week. I think he's gone Monday through like Thursday, and then he comes back for a couple of days, and he's gone Sunday through Thursday. So that's either really good news for you all because that means I may have time to actually, Teresa said paper clips. La la. Anyway, so that means I'll either have time to post some things, or I'll do nothing. Yeah, so accountability Karen has already told me 2 scary things that I need to watch, and one of them is 8. Whatever's long. So anyway, okay, so you all calm down. I can see a little internal discussion going on here about what about online people and what about this and what about that, what about something else. So just calm down. We're getting ready to talk about all this. Okay, so what we're gonna do starting tonight, we're gonna review last week. So we're gonna we're just gonna review last week and we're gonna give out what's if we need to. Hey Janet. Then we will have this week's meeting, and then we will move to the fluff. Okay? That sound good? Everybody want to keep it in this order? Yeah? Yeah, if you want to keep it in this order, give me some thumbs ups. And I saw some a few minutes ago when I was talking instead of listening. So yeah, thumbs ups for keeping it in this order. And then go ahead and do some heart. Oh, somebody really wants it. And then go ahead and do some hearts if next week, if you want the fluff to be a recipe. Yeah, so if you want the fluff to be a recipe next week, no matter what the topic is for WW, and I honestly don't know because I have not peeked ahead. Y'all know I get distracted. Y'all know I get distracted really easily, so I try not to peek ahead to the next week. I try to stay in this week. Yeah. So hearts for a recipe for next week. Okay, looks like that's the deal. Looks like that is the plan. So last week, who remembers what we talked about last week? I do. I remember, my abs remember, my sore gluteus maximus remembers, my, and Wanda says maybe I'll get an air fryer for myself for Christmas for herself. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the air fryers, I'm not trying to sidetrack real quick, but before I forget, we currently, right now, this is October the 14th. I don't know how long this will last, but our group has we have an affiliate coupon for that if anybody who wants the Simple Living air fryer, you can get it from Amazon, and it comes with, so you get the air fryer. It's a 5.8 quart digital air fryer. They also have so that mine's digital, and they also have the kind where you turn everything. But our coupon code, we have a 10% off coupon code. Hey Cheryl, and it is EggLady10. So EGGLADY10, EggLady10. If you get one, just know that that's available to our group. That was super sweet of them to say that, or to offer us that. So I hope that you all will say thank you if you use that code, and that you also give them a good review because it's awesome. Anyway, that was very nice of them. They did not have to give us a code, so I was very appreciative of it. Okay, so now on to the meeting. Several of you did remember. Yeah, so we talked about move it, love it. And all these past few weeks have been building us up to the topic that we actually have for tonight about winning and about wellness, and about Weight Watchers moving to wellness that works. So we have, so we've been building up to this. So I think this is the third time. I think this is the third time that we have talked about exercise this year. So I'm pretty sure, hey Libby, I'm pretty sure that January through October, this is still 2018. If you're watching this later, like if you're watching this next year, this is October of 2018, and I'm pretty sure this is the third time that we have talked about exercise or moving or some kind of activity or whatever. Why are you still talking about shiny paper clips, Teresa? What? Why? This one's not shiny, by the way. But anyway, yeah. And what happened to Susan? I see an ouch, so I don't know what happened to Susan. But anyways, this is the third time that we're talking about activity. Okay, and you all have successfully distracted me now to go and check and see if the weekly is back up on Weight Watchers Online. So, I'm sorry, WW Online. So I'm gonna log in quickly while I am actually talking to someone. And Lacey wants to know how to respond to someone. So I'm assuming that she means here while you all are talking to each other. So if someone could show her how to do that, that would be great. And I'm gonna go ahead and log in real quick and see, just because now you've got my curiosity up. So let's just see if I can remember how to log in. Oh man, I forgot. Hold on. It does not like the fact that the keyboard that I use is insistent. Stop it. It is insistent that the first letter is not capitalized. So hold on just a second for me. Oh, come on, computer. Stop it. Stop it. Wow, this may or may not, I don't know. The keyboard may not let me do this. Anyway, so sorry. I am not really paying attention to what you all are saying. Nope, it does not want me to use my keyboard. So hold on for me for just a second. So who went to a physical workshop last week? Let's just go ahead and start there while I'm trying to log in. While you all have successfully distracted me, who attended a physical workshop last week and sat your bottom in a little chair, and attended a physical meeting with other humans? So let's see some thumbs ups if you all did that. And I have successfully discombobulated my iPad. So hold on just a second. But anyway, who sat your bottom in a little chair? Give me some thumbs ups. Let me see. And if you attended with us here last week, so if instead of sitting your bottom in a little chair, if you attended with us last week, then let's see some hearts. So let's see hearts for people who attended with us last week. Yeah, I see lots of you. I see lots of you did. Okay, and I'm getting logged in because y'all made me curious now. Okay, let me see if I can find it. So, let us see here. Oh, and I just realized, I'm on my iPad. So this may or may not work. Okay, so I am thinking this is it. So I think that it is back. And remember when I said y'all weren't gonna distract me? I am totally distracted now. So I'm assuming the topic for next week is shift your mindset. Has anybody been to a workshop yet this week? Yeah, and I'll talk about wins for workshops in just a second. Anyway, so anybody that went last week? Yeah, if you went last week, if you attended a workshop last week and you sat your bottom in a chair, those are thumbs ups. Everybody else, if you attended with us last week or did both, that's a heart, and I saw lots of thumbs ups and lots of hearts while I was, trying to log in over here. So you all get Bravo stickers. So here's the thing. I give out Bravo stickers even though they are gone from your workshop meeting place now. They are gone. I still give out Bravo stickers, and Casey has made us, let's see, she's made 3 different designs. She has made 3 different designs. Oh no, and Kim says there's no wind yet in Canada. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. I did not know that, but she has made 3 different designs now. One has 3 different background colors. I think there's blue, yellow, and pink, I think. Blue, yellow, and pink, or blue, yellow, and pink. And then there's another one that has like a little crown over the top of it. It is super cute. It is super cute. So yeah, so everybody who's here with us tonight, when we are done, go back and check in the comments, because you all will get a Bravo sticker down in the comments. And then if you did your homework, you get another Bravo sticker for doing your homework. So your homework for last week was to do a word cloud, and it didn't have to be a fancy word cloud. So if you went to, I think it was wordcloud.com or something like that, or .net maybe, if you went there and made your word cloud and tagged me in it, if I haven't already found yours, because I had like a bajillion notifications last week, which is great. But if I haven't found yours yet, I will. And I will go back and I will give you your Bravo sticker. Hey, Myra. But the ways you can tag me, if you post your word cloud, and still keep posting them, because they've been really cool. Y'all did a great job. So yeah, and JJ didn't make an effort to attend her workshop, so she's glad we're here, and we're glad you're here too. But so if you do the word cloud online, or if you do it like in a word processing program, or if you just sit and handwrite it, if you doodle it, that's perfectly fine. That is okay. You know, Casey doodles all of her stuff. Hey, Angelia. Oh no, sorry you've been sick. But so she doodles all of her stuff. So just take a picture of it, or scan it, or hey Gail, checking in from Texas, and tag me in it. Oh no, Lynn, I haven't sent you your Bravo sticker yet. Oh, and Lynn, one of the things we're looking at tonight, you can't look at it because it's in your perpetual box that is getting bigger and bigger. And at some point I just have to close this thing. But anyway, so what was that point? Anyway, so I will go back. Hey, Tedders. So I will go back and give you all those. I may have to get Casey or our new girl, number 5, at work. I may have to get one of them to go back and help me make sure, that I got them all. But do tag me if you post it on Instagram. You do an @ if you have an egg, and it will tag me. If you are doing it here on Facebook, I think you're not gonna, let me think. The page, you might be able to do if you have an egg, and it might tag the page, or you're gonna have to do Kelly Green Milligan, and it should tag me. Or if you are on, oh yeah, and Shannon did some emotional eating because of Florence, and yes, Pam, number 5 is still here. I know, it's like awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. But and Wanda, we're gonna give her a few more weeks. She's doing great. She is doing a great job. But Wanda, we're gonna give her a few more weeks before number 5 gets a name. But anyway, so yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, yeah. And if you're on Connect, you have to do @Scrap and Stamp 2. So it's the @ oh, and thanks, yay. Carol says 130 viewers, and Myra says 130. Yay. So it's Scrap and Stamp 2, SCRAPN STAMP, and a 2. So yeah, I can't change that. But anyway, so that's the ways to tag me. So tag me and I'll give you your Bravo sticker. So good job to everyone who did their homework last week. So yeah, so last week we were talking about activities. So I have completely taken Pio off of my list. So if anybody needs a copy of a Pio DVD, we will not be using it. And I finally told John, I said, I can't do it. I cannot do it. It was a very thoughtful gift. It was very sweet. We attempted to do it together. But I think, let's see, and April says, can you see my comments? I saw that one. But I will say, when you all are talking, April, when y'all are talking a lot, there are right now, at this very moment, there are 123 of you all talking at the same time. So if you've ever been in a room with a gaggle of mostly women, I think we're all women here tonight, but so far tonight, but if you have ever been in a room with 123 women all speaking at the exact same time, I don't always see all of your all's comments. So, but anyway, so I finally, had to say, I can't do it. And he said, yeah, that was okay, because he couldn't either. So we have moved on. Casey and I have changed up a little bit what we're doing at Planet Fitness. John is considering, he's considering visiting Planet Fitness with me. So if you saw my word clouds, the word clouds that I made, the one for Planet Fitness was really good. It was all positive words. Let's see. Lacey says, when I try to reply, it only lets me put hearts and etc. I don't know. Y'all are going to have to keep talk about that, because I cannot comment. I'm sure I probably could, but then we're just all lost, because I'll just completely go down the wrong trail. But, hold on. April used her Dax spices last weekend and made healthy buffalo chicken dip. Ooh, yeah, it sounds really good. But anyway, so John is considering going to Planet Fitness, and my word cloud for Planet Fitness was full of lovely positive words. Karen and I walked today. Well, John, and Dusty all worked this morning. And I know, Lacey, me, John, and Dusty all walked this morning, and then Karen and I walked this afternoon. And my word cloud for walking, also full of lovely, powerful words. Barbara's saying it's 8:30 already. But anyway, so also full of lovely, big, powerful words, which makes me very happy. So yeah, I'm going to stick with those. Yeah, there are some other things I would love to try. One of my friends, my friend Becky, has given me a giant hiking backpack. So this week, what I'm going to try is wearing the hiking backpack. I'm not going hiking, but I'm going to try wearing the hiking backpack and walking around downtown with Alyssa to see how I do, because you never know. That might be a new exercise for me. Hiking might be a new one. But anyway, keep doing your homework from last week. So more word clouds. Again, you can use a word cloud app. You can use word cloud on the computer like I did. You can write it down, whatever. Keep posting them because they were awesome. And it's been really good to see some of the some of the exercises that I didn't know about. Like one of them was I think it's called bar cycling. If you're here, am I saying that correct? It's a cycling class, but at the same time they were doing like lifting weights, like barbells. Pam made the squash today and her hubby loved it. Yay! Good. She loved it too. But I think it was called bar cycling. That one sounded kind of cool. Yeah, Susan said hula hooping. Pickleball is still one that I want to try. I really think I want to try that one. But anyway, so we will move on. Yeah, and April's doing a 5K in November. I could do a 5K walk. And I'm super sad that I missed the one today. So Karen and I are going to have to pay attention. We're going to have to pay attention for next year. There are too many good walks that come right in front of our loft. It's silly to miss them because, they literally walked in front of and down our loft. So there you go. Yeah, and Lacey's being a squirrel. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Bonnie, not bar stools with pedals. Nope. No, I think that's what it was called. I think it was bar cycling. So anyway, I think it was cycling, and then they were using barbells. Okay, so that was last week. I do want to report that it appears that now, just since yesterday, and so I'm going to actually have to change my notes that I made for you all for later, but it appears that that the weekly is up on the digitally. So if you're a digital only member, or if you're both, if you've got digital and workshop, it looks like you can get it now. So I went ahead and re-logged back in. I had not been logged on to the actual website since yesterday, but I just, and Debbie says that wine and dine races at Disney. Debbie, that's what John's trying to work up to. That's why he's thinking about not wine and dine, but I don't remember which one it is. But anyway, yeah, so Debbie, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, it appears you can get on that on the actual computer now. I have not checked on just the WW app, but on the website, the WeightWatchers.com website, it looks like you can get to this week's weekly. Debbie, that might be, I don't know, that might be the one. But anyway, so it looks like you can get to that one. So it looks like next week we're going to be talking about mindset. So that does appear to be up now on the website. It was not yesterday. So good news, that appears to be back up and running. And let me look really quick and see if it is back up on just the WW app. Which is where, come on iPad. I have too many apps. I have got way too many apps. Where are you? Okay, well, we'll look for that later because we need to get on to this week's meeting. And I have no idea where WW is on my, I don't know what I've done. Anyway, so we're going to go back to this week's meeting. Okay, so for those of you who, oh, come on. What are you doing here? Hold on. We're having a little, there we go. Okay. So for those of you who need to take a potty break, or if you were only here for the meeting, or if I've already lost you with all the hi hellos, now you can exit, because we are getting ready to enter the fluff phase of this week's meeting or this week's workshop. So fluff number 1. I cannot have 3 weeks in a row of just talking about the switch from Weight Watchers to WW without and going to, I'm sorry, and we've got to go to this week's topic too. But when we I'm sorry, stop, rewind. So this week's topic, we're talking about wins. I am rolling this into the fluff. So even though I said we're going to do meeting, fluff, or meeting, fluff last week, this week, fluff. So it's almost impossible to not roll that in. But because I don't want to, I don't know, I can't have 3 weeks in a row of just talking about WW, I decided to take a little break right here where y'all can have, again, a potty break. You can go breathe for a second, come back, whatever. If you only wanted to come to the meeting, you can go now, but I hope y'all will stay. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I found on Amazon. And literally this is just to take a break, just to take a breath. You know, like when you're smelling candles, they get you to smell coffee in between because or like perfume, because you're getting overwhelmed with all the smells. Or when you're tasting something, you know, you have to cleanse your palate in between. So we're gonna stop for just a moment. I have been talking nonstop for 34 minutes already, as usual, but we're just gonna take a little breath for a second. We're going to cleanse our palate, and we're going to look at two really cool things that that I found on Amazon. This one is an oldie. Like, I've had these for a really long time, but I may or may not have purchased this to go in someone's box that they may or may not eventually get 43 chats later. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, Lynn. So these are grip sticks. And yes, I know it is backwards, but these are grip sticks. And this was a crazy little thing that I saw at a home show one time. And I kept thinking, that is the silliest thing I have ever seen. And the guy who was selling them was like the worst salesman ever. But he was on my way to the bathroom and back. And I kind of felt sorry for him because nobody was buying anything. And I thought, ugh, you know, okay, I'll stop and see what he has. Look what these are for. So, Lynn, these are going in your box. These go over in your box, which has to stop because it's getting too big. But anyway, so grip sticks, what they are for is to hold. It basically makes a zipper lock. So like if you use, you know, Ziploc or some kind of zippered bags, this takes the place of that. And so all you do, and and at first too, I was like, what on earth? So I have, hey Cheryl, thanks for saying hi when you came in. Anyway, and that baby is, oh my gosh, so cute. But so you take the package, whatever the package is, and you just fold it over like that. And yeah, Pam says they sell them with handles on QVC. Yeah, those are great for like big bags, like dog food bags and things. And then you stick this in the middle. So you stick that down, you know, in the hole. And look, now there's nothing coming out of here. And I have done this with liquids before. It actually works. They actually work really, really well. So, you know, there's a medium-sized one. You know, here's a small one. So this was my chocolate dream chips that I love so much. So, like when I first open the bag, I start up here. Then I go like this. Then I get shorter and shorter. And so now, you know, I'm down to here in this bag. And you literally just fold it over. You fold it over like this. And I'm trying to look at you all and do this too. And then once you get the hang of it, the first 2 or 3 times you do it, you're gonna go, she's lost her mind. She has lost her mind. That does not work. But yeah, it really does. And then this is a little tiny one. So this is just a little, you know, it's just a little ranch pack. And so this is more paper, but it works on that too. And I have actually taken a zippered bag. I have taken a zippered bag and put cereal in the bottom or something, you know, or put like milk in the bottom and like almond milk in the bottom, and then folded it over, zippered it, and then put cereal in the top, and then sealed the top, and then you can just dump it out when you get there. Ta-da! And it keeps the cereal dry. And Debbie, they are grip sticks, and I know it's backwards, but look, you can maybe see, but look, you can see it through, that's through the back of the bag. But anyway, they are grip sticks, and I found them on Amazon. The other thing This was the coolest thing. Somebody at our workshop a couple of weeks ago showed me these, and Tahira, I'll have to come back to that. It is 1 smart point per tablespoon, so they are less than regular chocolate chips. But these are, it's a baggie opener, and somebody at our workshop a couple of weeks ago introduced me to this. And again, it's just on Amazon, and I wish I had affiliate coupons for Amazon, but I don't. Alas, I don't, but maybe someday. But anyway, so it's just a baggie opener, and I got it out. I got mine out today, and Linda, Lynn, I'm sorry, Lynn, it's going in your box too. But anyway, your box ain't gonna fit on your mailbox. But look at this. Oh my goodness. It's to put a zipper, so the same zipper bags, you put them in here. It comes like, and I'll do this quickly because you know me, I'm getting over the time. So it stores like this. So it's flat. It stores flat. And then you just pop the little arms up and attempt, try not to go, play with them. So you pop the little arms up, and then you take your zipper bag or whatever you're gonna do, and it has these little clip things. They're just barely tensioned, barely. And that goes up in there, and you open it. Yeah, look at that. Now, no more trying to pour hot soup, which you should let it cool first anyway, but trying to put hot soup. Let's see, okay, Mindy says you can get them up at Walmart. Why would I know that? Why would I know that, Mindy? Because I don't go to Walmart. Although I did go to a neighborhood market today, and it was pretty good. But anyway, so soup, you can pour soup in there, and not slosh, not try to hold it open with one hand and pour it in there, and you're not begging people to come and hold, and hold them, hold them open. Yeah, Lynn, we'll just call it your Christmas present. Yeah, but yeah, how cool is that? How cool is that? Okay, anyway, so that was my little break. So you all are off of break, so come back in off the playground. And Sylvia, I would say yes, that they will work for big bags, although just know that the big bag would be, kind of crumpled down in there, but I still think that would be a better option than trying to hold it with one hand, or beg somebody to help you. Okay, but recess is over. Recess is over. Come back inside. So let's talk about workshop number 93, and I just put the wrong number on here. So workshop number 93, wellness wins. So wellness wins. We have talked about winning attitudes in the past. We have talked about, okay, hold on. Now Debbie said, does the green part expand? Oh my gosh, look at this. I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, I'm sorry. That is like the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Debbie. I had no idea. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Okay, my life has changed. Life as we know it is changed forever. Okay, now we got to figure out how the egglets can get sponsored by these people so that they'll send us all some. Okay, sorry, I'm playing with this now. Okay, yes. Definitely a game changer, Carol. Definitely a game changer. Okay, if anybody knows anybody who works at Baggie Opener, or what is this? Jokari? Yeah, it's jokari.com. If anybody knows, okay, they're in Carrollton, Texas. So Carrollton, Texas girls, I know it's backwards, but if any of y'all know these people, tell them that we need, I don't know, somehow they need to sponsor us somehow. I don't know how. But anyway, okay, so we are on www Digital Wellness Workshop number 93, Wellness Wins. And we have been talking about, we've been sneaking into wellness for almost a year now. We've been sneaking into winning ideas, things that make us, feel better and do better things, and things like that. But it's keeping, it's keeping the bag open. I think that's why it's called a baggie opener. It says baggie opener hands-free holder is what it's called. But anyway, and if I had read the instructions, it says extends up and down for small and large bags. Doy. Okay, anyway, so we've been kind of sneaking into this now for a year. So we, again, I'm rolling this together with the fluff. So it's 3 weeks of this, 3 weeks of this, and we've got to be done. We have to be done. So surely by now, everybody has heard. If you haven't heard by now, Weight Watchers, it's called a baggie opener. It's a Jokari, JOKARI.com, baggie opener. So yeah, so that's what it is. And yes, I know that's backwards, but it says baggie opener hands-free holder. So that's what it's called. Okay, and that's how I found it on, literally on Amazon. When I found it, I just put in, I think I put in bag opener is what I put. Okay, so we've been sneaking into this, and I can only do one more week. This is it. This is the last one. This is the 3rd week, and it's the last one. So if somehow you are watching this either live right now on Facebook, or if you're watching this later on www.IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. If you're watching this later and you still don't know that Weight Watchers is now WW, then I have done all I can do to get you prepared for this. But it has happened. It has happened. It's already done. It's already a thing. There's no going back. Weight Watchers is now WW. So if you weren't there yet, come on, you gotta get with us. You gotta get back with the program. And I'm kidding when I say that, because there's someone almost every day literally has been either away from Weight Watchers for months or a year or years, or maybe was a past member and it's just now coming back, or maybe was a lifetime member who was successful for years and years and years, had a little slip up, because we're all humans, and needs to come back, and literally had no idea, hey Mary, and literally had no idea that there was a change. So Weight Watchers is now WW. The website is still weightwatchers.com. I don't know if that will ever change, because I'm pretty sure that www.ww.com is probably gone, or not a great idea anyway. But workshop number 93 is, for us, it's number 93. It is not number 93 for WW, but it is for us. It is Wellness Wins. And so I want to say this is the 3rd week in a row. I'm saying again, this is the 3rd week in a row that we've discussed the new changes in the program. I've never spent this much time reviewing program changes, but it's so big, I could not squeeze it all into 1 week, and neither could Weight Watchers or WW. So neither of us could squeeze all of this into 1 week. So they are still talking about it. But I wanted to point out, they have been prepping us for months for this, and most of us, including me, did not even notice it. So I went back, this big stack of weeklies that I talk about over here, I went back and looked as far as I could. Did you know that January the 28th, no, I'm sorry, not January, wrong one, sorry. So December the 24th through the 30th of 2017, that was just 10 months ago. What does this say? What does this say? And thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. What? Oh, okay. And Debbie said if you put in www.com, it flips you over to weightwatchers.com. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. And Angelia was in the hospital and is clueless about, and needed the update. Angelia, I'm so sorry. So did I miss what happened? I'll have to go back later and see. But so as recently as December 24th through 30th of 2017, and you're welcome, Tricia. Look at this says. What does this say? Weight Watchers Weekly. Okay, so that was in December, right? December. And in January, so here's December. And in January, look what snuck in. Yeah. Can y'all see that? So at some point in January, they snuck in. It snuck in from Weight Watchers Weekly, and yes, I know it's backwards, to WW Freestyle and the trademark symbol. But yeah, yeah, that was very sneaky. It was very sneaky, Weight Watchers, aka WW. Very sneaky. But anyway, I didn't even notice it. So 10 months ago, well, no, not technically, Debbie. Debbie says when we went to Freestyle, not technically, because we went to Freestyle in December. In December, this did not change. It did not, yes, it went to the Freestyle name, but the logo change did not happen until January. But I think because we were switching to freestyle, that none of us thought anything about it. And we all just went, okay, you know, and moved on. But they were, I think, gently, you know, moving us into the WW, you know, as early as January. So anyway, if you're like me, you didn't even notice it. You just went along for the ride willingly and didn't even notice. But it's okay. It is okay. So so it, you know, it changed, and I didn't notice it, but it's okay. A lot of us, because it's a win, it is a win. So a lot of us had our Bravo stickers. They started eliminating our Bravo stickers in January. Oops, hold on, I'll let this over here. Not in January. They started limiting our Bravo stickers earlier in the year. And I know, and Debbie says we were so overwhelmed with freestyle, we didn't even notice it. Yeah, of course, I know. And Lacey goes, and of course now we freak. Yeah, so we actually started this 10 months ago. And none of us panicked until they told us that there was a name change. What? Yeah. So yeah, and the plan itself is not changing. The plan itself is not changing. But yes, Cheryl, the books are changing. Yes, the weeklies have already changed. Yes, the logos have changed. Yes, some other things, but no points have changed. All the points are still exactly the same. We will talk about all that again in a second. We're supposed to be talking about just WW wins right now. But I find it funny as well that they were gently sweeping us in, and until they told us that it had changed, none of us panicked. Still don't panic. Okay, so a lot of areas, the Bravo stickers started going away earlier in the year. I still hand them out. I still hand out Bravo stickers in the live chats, but digital only members, y'all have a chance to get a win now. So the only way, ooh, and Jackie's already got 210. The only way before that you all got really any acknowledgement, any celebration, any whatever, because you did not attend a workshop. There was no one to hand you a Bravo sticker. There was no way to physically celebrate with your other, workshop compadres. They didn't tell us what to start calling each other. But anyway, there was really no way to celebrate with them or even on your own, because you were just kind of this, you know, nebulous out here of online or digital workshop members. And there really wasn't a way to celebrate. So now y'all can celebrate because you earn wins, even as a digital workshop member. But you can still get, just know, side note, you can still get Bravo stickers from us, and we will still make them, and we will still hand them out. But you have a new way to win. And yes, Christy says we are losers. We are losers. So we are winning at losers. We're the winningest losers there are. So what is a WW win, you know, anyway? So what is it? In an effort, these are my feelings. This is not in print anywhere, I don't think, but my feelings on it, because y'all know how much I love to share my feelings and my opinion about things. And yes, Patsy, love does win. But my opinion, you know how much I love to share my opinions on things, but my opinion is that in an effort to further make us a global weight watching community, Carol, there will be, hold on, there will be. So in an effort though to further make us a global weight watching community, you know, we talked about this last week and I think the week before that too, that we have all been doing our own program. We've been doing our own plan. We've been, it's all had different names. You haven't been able to bounce easily from country to country to country. I mean, there's a lot of us, not me in particular, but there's a lot of us that are, and Bonnie, don't freak out. It's don't freak out. They're not really changes. And I promise we will hold your hand. We will hold your hand and walk you through it. They are not really changes. But a lot of people that are bouncing around, you know, to different countries, and they are, you know, traveling. I know we have a gal that watches us from the UK, and she comes over here sometimes, or people going back and forth from Canada. Anyway, people traveling to, you know, different countries and, you know, different things. And that was hard for them. You know, it was hard for them bouncing around, even if they moved or if they were going and coming, but to bounce around. So I think in an effort to make us more of a global community, that they've taken the rewards up a notch. They've taken it up to a whole new level. So instead of making it mandatory that you attend a physical workshop in order to get a reward, now rewards are available to everyone. So it doesn't matter where you are, how you're attending, the awards are available to everybody. So, up until now, you had to attend a physical meeting or a physical workshop before you got a sticker, before you got charms, before you got, just any of that stuff, before you can collect any of that, then you didn't, you couldn't get one. So now, except for the Bravo stickers that you still get from me, they've created a way to celebrate all of your healthy habits. So it doesn't matter what the healthy habit is, they found a way to celebrate those, and we can all celebrate them together. You do not have to, as much as I encourage sitting your bottom in a chair or attending with us here, you do not have to in order to get your wins. So in order to celebrate your victories, you do not have to physically be here or be at a workshop. So you read your weekly. We're going to read just a little bit out of the weekly. This is what it looked like this time. So if you went to a physical workshop, I'm doing this because do you hear how thick that is? So before, how I would flip through them? I would flip through them and I would show you all pages and pages and pages, of different things. Well, because our information is coming in different ways now, and a lot of it is coming digitally, there's a whole lot of places on the app to scroll to and look and get a lot of the material that was on the separate pages. There's not a need to do that now. You all have access to it digitally. So now it's one page. This week, because we were talking about wins, the backside is all about introducing wellness wins, and it says get designer styles delivered when you want a new look, restore mind body balance with a spa massage, or try out new fitness classes. See all the prizes at WeightWatchers.com/US/wellness wins. So do not know when this is going to be updated for other areas besides US. My weekly only reflects US. I have been told that after this week, the backside of these should go back to being a recipe. So I have always been accustomed to these, and what's funny? So I don't even remember when we started getting these, and what did we get before this? What did we get before these? Yeah, nothing. We got a big fat goose egg. We got nothing before we started getting these. So for those of y'all that have been in this 25 years, way back in the beginning, we used to have a flip chart with one recipe handwritten on it, and you had to get there early enough to sit and scribble down the recipe and ask whatever questions you wanted to about it, because you wasn't getting nothing like this. So this has, I don't even know how long they've had these, but this has not been forever. So do I like having somewhere to write, in here? Yeah, I do. But, I'll deal with this. I'll get used to it. This may actually be easier to punch and put in the, in the book anyway, put in my notebook anyway. But really quickly, because it's already 8:55. So do find this. You should be able to go back and find it. If you can't, I will try really hard to get the link for this, for this week, for those of you that couldn't print it out, because it does talk about how to rack them up. But I will tell you, and so next week's is already on there for you to download in case you do not attend a physical workshop. So, Bonnie says, and no cell phone to take a picture of the flip chart recipe. Exactly. So how do you earn them? Okay, so what are they for? It's for tracking your healthy habits. And how do you earn them? You turn on your app, and you got to use your app, okay? You got to do both of those things. So having it on your phone and not turning it on, not updating it, doesn't help you. We had to help so many people in our physical workshop this week who had not updated their app, and they were sitting there thinking, what? Okay, Debbie said they didn't start until this week, so we'll try to figure out some other way to get you all this one. But anyway, they were like, what are y'all even talking about? So we had to walk them through updating their apps, because you've got to put it on your phone or your tablet or your computer or whatever. Computer's fine. You don't have to have the app, and you got to use it. So track a meal, track any meal, and you win. You're automatically a winner. So it doesn't matter what you ate. If you went over your points, if you were way under, if you ate, I I don't know, a handful of Dream Chips and a glass of water, and that's all you had, but you tracked it. So it doesn't matter what it looks like if you tracked it. If you actually put, and I'm going to call it pen to paper, even though it's digital, but if you did that, if you took the time to track it, tracking it is almost as important as what actually went in your mouth. Almost as important. But if you tracked it, you got 5 points. 5 points just for tracking that. Even tracking that disaster. I mean, you know, a handful of chocolate chips and a glass of water. I mean, it's not a disaster, but it's not, you know, necessarily what we would plan. But you get 5 points. So you can earn 5 points. You can win 5 wins. You can earn 5 wins for each meal tracked every single day. So that's breakfast 5, lunch 5, dinner 5. So 5, 5, 5, 5. You can get 15 points wins. You can get 15 wins a day just for tracking, no matter what the tracking looks like. All activity counts, so whether it's a little or a lot, if you move some every single day, and remember, you do not have to jump off of your couch and go run a 5K. You don't have to, and especially if your doctor, if you track it, Susie, I think so. Susie's asking, even if you just have a cup of coffee for breakfast, I'm pretty sure if you track it, that, and Diana, I cannot read your entire message, so I'll have to go back and read it later. It is cut off about halfway through, so there's something about the waxy something on the laminate or something. But anyway, I'm pretty sure, yeah, if you just track, if you have just a cup of coffee and you track it, you're going to get 5 wins. Now, I'm not saying cheat the system. I am not saying cheat the system. I am saying they are rewarding us for good behavior, which is to keep up with, to take the 2 seconds that it takes to track something and to count it and to be accountable for it, that you get a win. You get 5 wins just for tracking it. Activity, a little or a lot. Again, if you're not physically able, please do not just jump up and try to do, you know, something extraneous. Be sure, be sure. If you had an activity, if you have an activity monitor, if you had one hooked to your WW app, if you had to delete and reinstall your app when we updated, you've got to go resync that, or it's not counting. But it should automatically count if you have an activity monitor, or at the bottom you can hit refresh and it'll refresh it. So you can do it that way, but you can get but for your activity, you can get up to 5 wins every single day. And the additional wins for the activity, so every day that you get 5 wins. Yeah, and Joni says she's a much better at tracking since she got the wins. Me too. Yeah, me too. That's why I posted last week, tracking makes me feel so, or whatever it says, so, you know, in control, because I don't know why I do it, but now that I get a win, now that I get a reward as soon as I do it, I've been much better at tracking this last week. But anyway, so you can get up to 5 wins per day, every single day, for your activity. And again, you don't have to kill yourself. Just activity, but you can get up to 5 wins every day. Track your weight loss once a week. So you can get, if you, digital peeps is what I put in my notes. So digital peeps, now is your chance to shine. So you all have had no way to get credit for a physical weigh-in because you're digital only, you're digital workshop only. So you're supposed to be able to track your weight once a week. You can track it more than once a week, but if you track it at least once a week, you should get 25 wins. So 25 wins for tracking your weight, digital, or if you attend a physical workshop. Here's where I'm a little bit glitchy on this. So if you are digital workshop only and you track your weight once a week, and I don't know where y'all went that everybody's having to come back, but anyway, I'm going to keep talking. So if you track your weight once a week, digital workshop, you're supposed to get 25 wins. If you are in a franchise only workshop like we are, so we are franchise owned, we are not owned by Weight Watchers International, we also get 25 wins for tracking, so 25 for tracking. But there are people that attend a Weight Watchers International location, to my understanding, because they have digital scales and it's automatically syncing to their app. And so it's determined, like the weight is, I don't want to say confirmed by like any of us are putting in a false weight, but it's confirmed by digital equipment. I think those are the only locations that are doing this. They actually get 50 wins. So I'm not going to lie. Where did y'all go? Everybody's having to come back on. So anyway, so But anyway, I'm not going to lie. Tuesday night, I got my knickers in a little bit of a wad because I was not happy that I was tracking, but I'm only getting 25 instead of 50. So I don't know the exact rules of 25 to 50. Don't know the exact rules. I was just told it was franchise versus versus Weight Watchers, owned by Weight Watchers International. See, like Joyce got 50, a couple other people got 50. Mine didn't track any. So mine is still a line. It's still just a line. So I have an 800 number to call to find out. Because again, I didn't get any, so mine is still just a line. So girls that get 50, please do not please don't, please don't be so braggy brag, whatever. Oh, how funny. Dinah says she bets that people hopped off to check their current wins. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, Sylvia, I got none. So I got none for attending. So I just find it hilarious that I attended a physical workshop, did this workshop last week, and I'm doing it again this week, and I have no wins for workshops. But it's okay. So there's just something glitchy. So anyway, I have a special 800 number to call. And again, if y'all need that 800 number, let me know, or I'll share it here. Actually, I'm going to call it first and to see if I actually did get, to make sure that I do get help, because I don't want to give y'all a number if I go, oh my gosh, it's an automated thing and nobody helped me. But anyway, so I'll let y'all know about that. But you're supposed to get either 25 or 50, either one, 25 or 50. And yes, my weight did refresh, Sylvia. So, okay, but all you have to do is collect as little as 1,500 wins. So as little as 1,500 wins, and you get free stuff. So I know people are, I don't know, people will find something to complain about everything. It's free. So I don't know why people are complaining about free. And hey, JJ, that's what we're just talking about. So I don't know. Yeah, I know, Diana, I didn't get any for last week either. Yeah, so Diana said keep in mind that the wins are for the week through, Sunday through Saturday, not like my week is Wednesday through Tuesday. But yes, so my Sunday through Saturday, yeah, I still have none. But anyway, so, and it's Palma's first time from Summers, New York. Hello, Palma. So we're just about done, Palma. Sorry about that. But you can go back and watch this later. But there are some people, and no, Barbara, I didn't mean you. There are some people, I don't know, and some of the other groups that we have, not our egglet group. So our closed group, our closed If You Have an Egg group, y'all are like the bomb. I mean, y'all are like the best, friendliest, most helpful people I've ever met. But some of the other groups that I'm in, people are like, oh, I didn't like the prizes. They were free. Those are also the same people that if you handed them a $5 bill, that they would say, oh, I wanted 5 ones, or I wanted however many quarters that would be, 20, I don't know. Anyway, it has to be those same people. So, there are prizes, that would work for everybody. So I think the wins would work for everybody. I personally would like to see a way to donate them. So when they have some of the wellness, you can. Okay, so Cheryl says you can donate them. Cheryl, tell us more, because I would love to know that. I would love to know that. I mean, there is some stuff I want. Let me say too, it's free. 1,500 wins is the first level. It's 1,500, 2,500, and 3,500, I believe. And Pam says then go to Jenny Craig and get nothing. Exactly, Pam. Exactly. Yeah. So also the shipping is free. So yeah, I mean, it's literally free just because you bothered to track some things. So I do want some more information. Yeah, I think it's the WW Good. I think Sylvia's right about that. I do want to find out some more information on being able to donate them then. So maybe we will have to talk about this again next week. But your homework for this week is to try and get at least 15 wins. So that should be so easy. All you would have to do is track breakfast. So track your cup of coffee. Was it Susie? Track your cup of coffee for breakfast. Janice, you are so late. But as you knew, we were still here. So it was a pretty good bet that we were still here. But so track breakfast. If you just tracked breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that would be 15. If you tracked breakfast, lunch, and got in some activity that day, that would be 15. If you tracked, if you entered your weight on your weigh-in day, that would be 25 or 50. So that would be at least 15. So just try to get all I want you to do for your homework this week, because again, we're easing into this. We're easing into it. You know, we don't have to go from new to perfect, you know, in 1 week. So we're new to it, but I want you to track me. So for your homework, easy peasy, 15 wins in a day. That's all you got to do. Then take a picture of it, take a snapshot, whatever, just report it to me. You know, you don't have to, you know, report it until Sylvie's exactly right. It doesn't take much activity to get a win. Yeah. So 15, I want you to get 15 in 1 day. Take a picture of it, write it down, you know, whatever, send it to me, but you got to tag me in it again, because I won't know unless you tag me in it. Again, there are so many of you all, which I mean, literally just love, but there's so many of you all, and there's so many of you all talking all at one time and talking to each other, which is fabulous, but I don't get to see every post anymore, like, you know, like I used to. So, do your homework, track 15 wins, record it for me somehow, take a picture, you know, do something to, you know, to show me, and then, but you got to tag me. So if it's on Instagram, or I think here on the page, it's at the @ symbol, if you have an egg, and, you know, tag me that way, or, you can tag at Kelly Green Milligan and just tag, you know, tag me. Or if you're, and that's on Instagram or Facebook, or if you're on Weight Watchers Connect, you have to tag at the @ symbol, Scrap and Stamp 2. That's SCRAPN STAMP 2. And that is on WW Connect. So again, if it's Instagram, it's at, so you just start typing whatever you're going to type. Hey Kelly, I got my 15 wins for today. I want my Bravo sticker. You know, give me my Bravo sticker. At If You Have an Egg, all run together. I think you can do that here on the page. Or if you're going to do it in our group, you have to tag at Kelly, Kelly, Green, GREN, Milligan. And usually before you get past even the green, my name's already popped up. You can tag me and I will see it. Yes, exactly, Lynn. Okay, so let us see if I can get Sleepy Bottom over here. Come on, baby. So I'm going to have Alyssa tomorrow. So be prepared for adorable baby pics. And then John goes out of town, which means I will be unsupervised. I know, Janice, where have you been? So I will be unsupervised like tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night. And then again the next week for 4 nights. So, you know, maybe we can make some things in the big honking new air fryer. I do have some delicata squash that need to be made. And we made something really yummy. And come here. In the air fryer. Sorry, he's taking a moment. Something really yummy in the air fryer tonight, which I did take pictures of, but oh, I could not share it because we ate all of it. It was so good. And we did have dinner before the chat tonight, which was very unusual. But yeah, and Melissa wants to know what I fix on solo nights. I will show you all. I will be happy to show you. Normally I fix something and then have enough for Casey and I to have for lunch the next day. But anywho, we're going to try out the backpack tomorrow, so that might be a new word cloud for exercise. Who knows? Okay, y'all be good. Have a great week. Remember to tag me at If You Have an Egg, or at Kelly Green Milligan, or at Scrap and Stamp 2. Yeah, so everybody have a great night. We will see you next week. Remember, win, win, win. Yeah, I want to see everybody's wins. Good job, ladies and gents. See you next week. Good night.